Welcome back to Blueprints. It is day 33. Yesterday we did so much. We got a lot of discovery yesterday. And now we just need to try and do more. We know where we need to go, I think, roughly. Definitely need to do the fountain. We drained the reservoir. There's a puzzle still down there. Deer 33. There's something in the tomb, which seems to be another way into the basement. And we had a sauna yesterday, so we've got 90 steps to begin with. Can have my £2 allowance. And we'll go and see if we can draft the tomb today. And I think we've left... Yes, we've left this drained now, so we can... we can go down there once we find the basement key. I can't remember where we found the basement key before. I think it was just lying in a box somewhere, wasn't it? I don't think it was anywhere particularly special. We did also... The tomb is here! The tomb is here! Right then, puzzle time. We did add a new room to the pool yesterday by finding the... by digging under two small rocks. That was the music puzzle. Now then, I'm assuming it's the order in which we put these down in. So let's consult the tomes. Want to hear about where the key was? I'm not sure. Oh, there's the paper. I'll think about it. I think because you remember. I'm assuming that's why you're asking. So where are our people? Here we go. Right, so the first one we need to do, I think, if we've got this right, is the farmer with the hoe, which is you. 1. And then the chef. Not a chef. Chef. Do you have to do this again, or does it stay open? The tomb. The tomb is never locked. You just need to be able to draft it. As regards to what this opens, if it stays open, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I'm assuming it probably will stay open. We got into the basement yesterday via the foundation, and that has stayed open. We don't need the basement key again for that. So I assume when we get the basement key and use that in the fountain, we won't need that again. Fingers crossed. Next, it is the farmer with the pitchfork. Where is the farmer with the pitchfork? Is there money in here? No. There we go, pitchfork. Then the chimney sweep. That's not a chimney sweep, I don't think. That's a maid. What's that? Do I know that one? Oh, is that the horse? That's the horse rider. Yes, if you do know anything, please don't confirm or deny. Where are these statues? That's the chimney sweep. Is that the one I wanted? Yes. Then it was the maid with the broom. Then it was the horse rider. Hi Jess, welcome. How goes it? It goes pretty well. I think we're just about to solve a major puzzle. If I've done it right. Now that The last one I've got down is Angel. Is that Angel, though? That looks more like King/Queen. Do I have an actual one that looks a bit more angelic? Don't know if there's a red herring one. I think it's probably going to be that one. Maybe? Something is happening! Something is happening! We solved the puzzle! Something is happening! Hooray! Yes. We are currently at the tail end. Well, not tail end, but oops, hang on, what's going on there? We're in a heat wave at the moment in the United Kingdom, and none of us really, apart from me, have air conditioning. So we are struggling somewhat as a nation. But I'm fine. GG on Puzzle Boo on no AC. Yes, we did the puzzle. Melting, dying. Gotta get yourselves an AC, guys. Get yourself a portable AC. Treat yourself. A big arrow pointing there. Okay. So these are the catacombs, are they? Okay. Been a weird few months, but we out here. Hope you're doing alright. Wow. Death. More map. Yeah, we've seen that complete map before. Can I interact with you? Can I have any of these things? Oh, I thought that was a broom. It's not. It's a candlestick. I guess we followed the big arrow then. My Twitch time has been horribly delayed, impacted by my workload, so I miss your weird streams and infectious laugh. The most infectious laugh on Twitch. Just playing, ladies and gentlemen. What's this? An upgrade disc. Ooh. Okay. Now I recognize this symbol as one of the things from the thing. Now we've already seen this complete map, so I don't really know what that's about. Definitely get that workload life. Hope you're doing all right, other than the melting and dying. Yes, we do that. Now, do I want to light these candles somehow? Looks like there's something to do here. I'm not entirely sure what. Abandoned mine is the current location that we are in. And now we're on the other side of the reservoir. So I'm assuming this leads up to the fountain door. Yes, it does. Which you can't open. Kids are feral in this heat and work is working, but otherwise we live in. First one went off during the ad break, so enjoy this now.
I think I put too much water in the reservoir.
What's the right tip?
Don't put too much water in the reservoir. That's the right tip. Blobby, blobby, blobby. That's what I said, Pete. Sweet blobby, blobby, blobby. Blobby, blobby, blobby. Mendy's piddling in. Just...
Who can explain the mystery of music?
Well, we are you carry on the music did include a puzzle soul.
This is an excellent sweep. That's exactly what is said, yes. I think if you throw the water in the reservoir... Can you say Debadabadabadum. I don't know if I can say debadabadabadums while speech jammed. Debenhams. That's a good one to say, speech jammed. Have we done it on already?
Debadabadum.
Oh no, I can't say did well, speech jammed. Yes, so I think if the water in the reservoir is 1 point lower, I could get in that boat and sail over, but unfortunately the reservoir is too full.
What is the best tip? Eat fiber for best poo results.
Eat fibre. Don't skip your fibre. Eminem bought some M&Ms from Debenhams. He did indeed. It was in the newspapers. Right, so I don't think there's anything else we can do here for now then. Exciting that we've solved that puzzle. I'm assuming that's going to stay open. I have no idea what this is about. I don't know what these shapes mean. Unless... hang on a minute. I was wondering if maybe they're related to hidden rooms. If they were the same shape as those hidden rooms, but I'm not sure they are. This big thing in the middle, this relates to one of the things from this. In fact, is this actually just a sigil? Is this meant to represent a sigil from the book? Maybe. Don't know what it gets me though. Okay, I think we've got to go back out the tomb then, out the front way. Because I suspect if I could get on, I can move. Oh, hello, a minute. Oh, there is something else here. What's this? This moves me over here. Interesting. Okay. So if I move this out of the way, that's really good, because then that means I can get over here. From the other side, because I don't think it's... the limit is going to be... yeah, that is the limit, so I need to be able to... get through there. How far can I take this? That far. Okay, that's fine. Okay, glad I spotted that. Okay, we do need to go back down to the basement then, because I think we can get through there now. If we've got another option for us to stand on the side for... I think. What did doing that get us? Just open the door, didn't it? I'm playing on console because it was free on PS Plus. It is probably more of a PC game. I think navigation is a bit better on PC, like being easy to look around. But given that I didn't have to pay for it, I'm playing it on the PlayStation. How do I get out of here? I'm lost. This way. Now, though, need to remember also that there's potentially a lot of money in the tomb today if we build a house with a lot of dead ends. We're essentially starting with 79 steps. So that's good. I think it's actually not that important that we open this now, because we know where it goes. We know how to get there. I don't think we need to go down that way again, do we? Maybe for the boat. There is that thing about the boat about taking it to the halfway point, but I don't know. Okay, let's start building a house. We're going to begin with a den room. A dead room. Ooh. A creepy dead room. Give me the gem. Thank you. The conservatory is the new room. I know it's a gem. Would rather not spend them so early, but it's a new room, and I do want to draft it. Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. See how this works. Some dig spots. There's a rook in the conservatory. Good to know. I like the conservatory doors. In the conservatory, you'll be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain pool plans are drawn. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. Okay, that's good. Courtyard. I would like more courtyards, I think. And less... Do I want less gymnasiums? I mean, I know they're annoying about the steps. I think I'd rather increase this than... Oh, actually, does it make a difference? Oh, the weeds of the drafting pool for their overabundance prevents other less common runes from flourishing on the estate. I see what you mean. Do I care? It's a useful room to have. Elandria, hello, welcome. You do make a good point there, game, about it not leaving room for other things. Do I care, though? Many of these rare specimens may never be seen. Do I want to make the gym more rare? I think maybe I prefer that. Maybe make the gym rare. I haven't really found a decent boon yet for the gym. Like, there's no reason I would drive the gym other than for the doors. We occasionally get shoes in there, but we can get shoes elsewhere if we need them, I guess. Change confirmed. Nothing else to pick up in here? No? Okay. Observatory. Again, it's a gem. Might get some gems from the observatory, though. I need to stop spending them. 28 stars. Oh, that's interesting. That's the one about the special flowers. And that's keys. Okay. Green room is more likely to contain special flowers today. I don't know what that means. And I'm assuming it's not retroactive. Special flowers. Don't know if I've seen any special flowers. Can I have the shears? Oh, there's a note here. Oh, drafting locations. West Wing only. Garage and West Wing Hall. Yeah, we knew that. East Wing only. You can only get the master bedroom in the East Wing. Okay. You can only draft the conservatory in a corner. And you can only draft the bookshop off the library. That's good to know. Okay. And you can only draft the ladyship's chamber on the West Wing from south-facing doors. Interesting. Oops. So if we want the bookshop, which we do because there are some books I want to read, we can only do it off a library. There's the Corrie Yard. Hallway, I don't mind. Kind of a bit of a waste of a door, but okay. Leads back to the den. Horrible place for a dining room. I mean, it only leaves us one door, but I think I'll take it. They've got a little corner down there, a little circular corner. And then we'll draft off the entrance. So I really want to get to the foundation today. That'd be nice. Can we get 3 more gems here? The gems are in the black box. The gems are not in this box. The statements on the other 2 boxes are true. Okay. Well, if the other 2 boxes are true, then that would mean they're all true, which cannot be. So that has to be false. Which means the statements on the other 2 boxes are true. If that were true, then this would be true. So that can't be true. This has to be false. Which means one of these has to be the truth. If the gems are in the black box, then the gems are not in this box, which is... So that would make them both true. Which can't be. So it has to be blue. Because then this would be true, and this would be a lie. So it has to be blue. Why can't they both be true? Because if they were both true, then this one would also be true, and that would mean then all 3 would be true. Which cannot be. Hello, Dylan. Missed the first one. It's an important one. And we solved the puzzle and we have 4 gems. How are you coping with the heat, Dylan? Pantry. An apple. It's got to be the bedroom if we want to continue the run. Pissed it down today, so we're doing a lot better up here. Nice. We had some rain last night. Only a little bit, not a huge amount. So it did break a little bit today. Still pretty warm. I did have my aircon on overnight last night, which was good for getting to sleep. It woke me up a bunch of times. It's got to be the patio, because otherwise the run is over. So a bit of an early spread, which isn't ideal. Now what was it about green rooms? Something was about green rooms today. What was it? Is there something about green rooms today? Oh! Special flowers. There are gems in the special flowers! The flower does look special, thank you, Mo. Yes, I got there. And there was a gem in it. How delightful. Okay. Now we know. Commissary leads us towards the foundation. Got £11 to spend. 1 of 5 gems. I'm spending a lot of gems quite early this run. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Shovel. Where did I put that room? 2nd rank. So it's a 2. 11. I'll take a shovel. They're usually pretty useful. A nail. And a turnip. Not bad. Got absolutely swimming in steps. Can we connect it? Come on, you bastard! It's got to be the Nook. Got a lot of single choice options right now. In fact, we've only had one... Well, the den and the hallway, I guess. Those are the only two rooms we've had so far that have had more than one door off them. Anything else to be added here? No? Okay. A free passageway! Because I removed the gem requirement. Oh, that's also something you want to look at. Okay, so I don't keep the things I bought from the armory. Interesting. Now, can we please connect up the foundation? Yes, we can. Yeah, I'll put the courtyard there. Special flowers! Nice, and a dig spot. A rock. Music's getting ominous. Oh, a key. Thank you. A pound. Multiple pounds. 2 pounds. Getting lucky with the turnips today. Right, so now we go back to the gear room because we moved the trolley, so we should be able to get a little further with this now. May be able to cross it, I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, it would be nice if we can find the pump room just to drop this by 1 level, because then I can go in the boat and start playing around with the boat. So, the turntable room is over here. Yes, okay. Is this what I want to do? Maybe it's not actually. Because this... Oh, maybe? Wait, this does the up and down, right? No, this also does rotations. But... Huh. That leads me over there. I don't think there's anything for me over there. We found the map earlier. I don't think there's anything we can pick up. No. Okay, just the complete map. If we can solve this, this leads us to the north lever. Do we have everything we need in order to do this? Is the question. This just leads me back to the entrance. Okay. So... Oh, right. Oh, right. Yes, okay. So because we can do that, we can then go around this way. then cross over here. Lifts it up. So now we can get over here. This is new. And then this allows us to do what? Enter this alcove here, which is not as empty as it appears. Interesting. Where the hell are we now? This game is hella cool. Oh, it's one of the excavation logs. Foreman's log 608. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR has informed me that we will be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world, maybe one day. Still, there is a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it is vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they are reopened. Scripts and Rudford. Not quite sure why the lamp is swinging. Someone's been here. Can't look in any of these drawers. Nope. Where does this lead? Oh, I see. It's another way in. Oh, fun. Okay. So that means... I getcha. That means we can... Oh, I can't get onto it from there. But... So we can get round. Oh, but that also means we can get round to the beginning. Okay. So now... that connects these two, which isn't really any use to us because we know where that goes. So, the other thing we can connect this to is... I mean, in fact, actually, will that do the job? That'll connect us to the path, won't it? Is that enough? Yes, it will. Ooh. I can keep on turning, though. I'm going to go down here first, though. There is a gate. A small gate? Ah, just a push open. That's fine. Thank you for the follow. I do generally have anonymous follows on, but the 1000th follower will be called out, because there will be the 1000th follower. I think you are the 997th follower. But if you want to continue your lurk, feel free to do so. Good sound work in the tunnel. Yeah, it's very metallic. And there's the north lever. Oh, wow. Where the hell do these doors go? The inner sanctum. Where the fuck am I? So now all we need to do is open one of the 3 other doors and get there. Room 46. There it is. None of these doors work. They're just for decoration. Okay. So, with 74 steps, we can now play the game. Lots of moon symbols in this passageway. Oh shit. Oh wow, I needed to have been looking at that. Were there any other passageways that I missed on the side? I don't think so. It may have just been that first one. Okay, interesting. Where does that go? Can't do anything with that. Interesting. Does that need power? It's a mysterious door. Maybe if we had something that's like a battery thing that could power that. Still haven't found a use for that battery block. Now, why does it give me the option to turn this from here? I don't really know why I'd want to do that, because the only way back is by... because this doesn't give you anything. Oh, unless there is a way, if that red room, that red door leads back here somewhere, you need to be able to turn it in order to get back, I guess. Right then, question is, can we get into the antechamber today? We know how to open the south door. We know how to open the west door. No, the east door. No, it is the west door. Yes, the secret garden leads onto the west door. I don't think I know how to do the east door yet. Going up. How are we doing stats wise? We have 2 keys, 5 gems, and £8. We can draft off the foundation here. I think I might put the storeroom there. That's not bad. Save the drawing room for later. Which is a dead end, which means money in the tomb. And now I think about it, we can actually get to the tomb through the foundation, can't we? No, we can't, because the thing's blocking it. Yeah, that's blocking it. The other way would have been... yeah, we can't do that. I'm kind of blocking myself off a little bit here, but the utility closet wouldn't be the worst thing to have there, I don't think. If we can find a computer terminal, we can... yeah, we've got a decent way off the passageway. I think we're okay. Might as well turn the gym off. Cabinet. That's the one that's... that going to relate to the cabinet room that we... I mean, it kind of looked a bit like a cabinet, that door, I guess, maybe. Am I reaching? Maybe. Security! Perfect! We lose a door there, but Don't mind that. Upgrade disc. Yes, I forgot we had one of them. Can upgrade the mail room. Same day delivery. This package will be delivered out here after you reach rank 8. No contact delivery. Package will be dropped off on the entrance steps the day after drafting this room. Do like that one a lot. Freight shipping. A very large package will be delivered here 3 days after drafting this room. I like no contact delivery. A very large package. Thank you. Yes, I want no contact delivery. And now I want to turn the security up and the power. Yes, unlocked. Yes. Offline mode unlocked. Could also start an experiment here. Don't think there's any benefit to me having the others. I guess the other option is a bit of a stretch, isn't it? But if you don't have the if you haven't drafted the shelter, this is the only way you can get into the shelter computer if you haven't drafted it. Which means that's the only way that you can do the radiation thing. But I think because if you want to do that, you then also need to then draft the lab and then do the experiment. I think it's just better to do the lab. We'll get more benefit from it, I think. For each bedroom you draft after your second, add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Wow! Aquarium Town, which actually wouldn't be the worst thing for trying to. Maybe it would, because we do still need to open up the other doors. Can't just. We need to find keys. We need to find the garden key, or the broken lever, and the greenhouse. That's gonna significantly. So it'll be a lot of fish, but it's gonna significantly dilute the draft pool. When you draft an archived floor plan, we'd need to draft the archive in order to do that. Setting steps to 40 seems nice. We don't need it for another 24 steps. I can't decide whether it's a sweets kind of evening or an ice cream evening. Hey, Pippin. Why not both? Treat yourself. It's summertime. Who here has hundreds of thousands, or as the Americans call it, sprinkles, in the fridge? Oh, not in the fridge, but in the cupboard. Who just has hundreds of thousands? Because I like hundreds of thousands, but I've never actually bought any, I don't think. We bake with a 6-year-old, so yes, of course. I always forget to buy them and I love them. I do not, but then I don't bake or have the kind of ice cream that you'd have them on. Yeah, I don't really have like scoop ice cream, which is the thing that you'd use them for. Maybe I should do that. I like scoopy ice cream. Buy some scoops and cones. Buy scoopy ice cream and some cones. Summertime. What's happening? I think I'm going to go for this combination. Yes. I'm very much a Magnum style kind of guy. I mean, I usually am as well.
Poopy in my scoopy ice cream soupy.
Was that entirely necessary, Wolfman? Thank you, though, for text-to-speeching that into my ears. So, security door. Oh, there's one of the aquariums that we didn't add. That's not a bad... I shouldn't have done this. I should have gone off the passageway. The dark room won't turn off because we've put power to it. And I think that's how that works. I don't think I need to go back and reset it. Maybe I do. I guess we'll find out. I think I prefer that one, though. Oh, it does go off. You bastard. Luckily, my breaker box is here. And I've got 60 steps. A very responsible 14-year-old always closes the door to the utility closet thing when he's done with it. I should have just drafted off the passageway, shouldn't I? Have to use a key there. Don't have to use a key here. Drawing room is a nice shout there, I think. Is there anything to pick up in here? Oh, this thing. Now. Battery-powered contraptions. I don't know what that means. I don't think that's going to count for... a woman. A woman. I don't think that's going to count for... that door that we found. Even though it does look like it needs power. I don't think I'm going to be able to plug that into it. I think I might just carry on north. The word contraption has been used before. I'm not seeing it right now. That's a little hinty though, Mo. That's locked. Also locked. I will go north, I think. Should maybe also have looked in security if there was anything that I've missed, but I think I'm okay. Drafting studio. I don't think we've ever actually drawn the drafting studio. This will be a new room. Cost 2 gems, it's expensive, but... new room. And an apple. A very detailed paper model of a safe. Oh, really? A very detailed model, you say? If only it had a magnifying glass with which to look at it. There's a pawn in the drafting room. There's porn in the drafting room. Someone's left their porn in the drafting room. The Great Hall partitioning plan. Oh, no way!
Man.
A plan for a man. That's today's date. I'm assuming that's today's date. Must be today's date. Yes. So you can see which room leads out. Oh, fun. Okay. Cool, that's a nice thing. So it's gonna be... so it's the middle one on the right. And I guess it must be... the far one. Now, I'm assuming that's the way you come in. So the nearest one? Ooh, which way around is that, though? It's definitely the middle one. Oh, but is it on the right or the left? I guess maybe one side has this archway and the other doesn't. Okay, noted. What's that room there? Oh, that's the drafting studio. Okay, and what's this? Drafting strategy contents. We have read this already. Have we? January issue. Or maybe we haven't read this. No, this is new. I'm not going to read the entire thing. I'll read this first page because it looks like there's some lore in this. It should come as no surprise that the first colour that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue, and while it's true most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it's not the only colour on which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Oris, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement, as it had no political ties to any other realms. By the Fourth Era, all floor plans were printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of coloured prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating plans for a bedroom, while an orange floor plan will immediately inform the contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its colour. Extra items likely. Average number of doors 1 to 2, yeah. Green rooms, extra items often. 2 to 3 doors. Orange for foyers, for hallways. Rarely extra items. Golden trim for shops. Extra items never for free. There we go. Just scanning these for any lore nuggets. Associated resource, vexation. Synergies, shelter, tomato soup, and skilled players. Tomato soup? Just because it's red. I don't think it's an item we've found yet. Okay, prismatic rooms. Tasty soup, super spicy carrot and coriander, chili chowder, crouton. Okay. Word from the editor. As we reach the end of the drafting strategy, from the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears. Reds of our fears is an interesting turn of phrase for this kingdom. Crunchy friend in a liquid broth. We believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design is too colourful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum. At the end of the day, colour is just another tool. Some build it to express their creativity, some hoist it as a display of their own power. Some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a colour we can call our own. Mine as a child was apparently red, but I guess it's becoming blue. Okay, so the actual reason that we're in this room then, to draft a new floor plan, or create a new floor plan, you will be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your drafting pool. Dormitory. Each time you enter a dormitory after drafting a design room, gain 10 steps. Oh, okay, so you can go back in there multiple times. Vestibule looks amazing. When you enter vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock, and the 4th one becomes locked. Okay. That's a weird way of saying it has one locked door. Or becomes locked, I guess. So maybe it's possible that if you put it next to a room that already has a room, it will lock itself again. And Solarium, you are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Rooms while drafting if you have the Solarium. Does that mean the one you walk in from locks? I don't think... I mean, I guess that's a potential outcome, but it could just be that one of the other doors is locked. I don't know. We can select a floor plan to read more about it, so let's see what it says. An ornately framed yet modestly sized hall. It served as the original antechamber in the old days, before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were too prone to becoming stuck. Costs 2 gems to draft. Oh look, we can just go next plan and previous plan, that's nice. Solarium. A quaint floral sitting room surrounded by entirely by tinted glass panes. Room is an ideal for tea in the afternoons or getting some sun without the hassle of going outside. Or the dormitory.
Soup. A tasty soup. A spicy carrot and coriander. Chili chowder. Crouton. Crunchy friends in a liquid broth. I'm gazpacho. Ooh, I'm a summer soup. Miso. Fighting in the dojo. Miso. Oriental prince in the land of soup.
Classic times, crazy days. And on that note, we need to take a break. So I'll see you in 3 minutes. Goodbye. Welcome back to Blueprints. We are drafting we're designing a new room, I guess, in the drafting room. What's this called? The drafting room? Designing room? I don't know. I'm leaning towards the solarium. I know it's a dead end. But I like the idea of being able to draw more unusual and rare rooms. So that's what I'm going to pick. Solarium. I have been served on TikTok some TikToks for Trombone Champ, which I hadn't really appreciated as a game that I could play now on stream. Now I've got my PC. I've seen people play it. I saw Jess play it. It's the funniest game. So I think maybe at some point we should do a Trombone Champ stream. Or playthrough, maybe. Now that's interesting. Day 1 is marked on the calendar. Like they knew. Okay. It is like they knew. See, this is a better look at that floor plan. This is the same one that's in the study. Is there a secret room in there? I mean, it really does look like the conference room. But there is a door missing there, I think. Is there? I don't know. I might be reading too much into that. That might just be decoration. But it's possible. It's also interesting that I can spin the globes. Is there a reason I can spin the globes? Do I need to spin the globes in a particular order? It's a good question, Sweep, because I was convinced that the Thursday before was the 4th, I think. Didn't I think the Thursday before was the 4th? But the Thursday before is the 5th. I don't know if I did something wrong here. Did I think it was the 5th or the 4th? I can't remember. Remember, the 5th of
Lather
November.
them globes.
Lather them whats? Globes. Lather them globes. If we find the study again, I might try 1105, but I think I must have tried it already. Is that the right choice? The armory. Is the armory tempting? Billiard room is tempting. Billiard room, we have found the garden key in there before. Spare bedroom would lead us nicely into the corner. I'm going to take the billiard room. Nothing lying around? No? Okay. What is 20? It is 20. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 16 minus 6 is 10. Multiplied by 20 is 200. Divided by 10 is 20. 1 plus 19 is 20. Minus 6 is 14. Multiplied by 2 is 28. Divided by 7 is 4? Nice. 2 irregular keys. Not really what I wanted. I've got 4 of them now, though. Okay. We are on rank 8, so... Oh, the pool room... I mean, it's got to be, hasn't it? Oh, it's going to block off... no, do I care about that? No. I'll put the pool room in there. Brings us down to 1 gem, which is a little bit concerning. We don't need the key to open that. Will it connect? It will not. Bloody hell, Harry! God damn it, I need another gem for that. Corridor is always unlocked, though. So now we need the garden. We need the secret garden key. And also the secret garden. Last gem is concerning. I need to find some more gems. I will put the locker room in there. There is a key already. I'm not going to draft any further here. I'm going to go back and see if we can find anything that's going to give us some gems. I'm going to take the hallway closet there. There's a gem. 1 gem. There's a key there. Thank you. Missed that before. Oh, no, I didn't. That was probably from the locker room, wasn't it? Could do with my metal detector. Could redraw, and I think that's actually not the worst option to redraw here. Workshop? We've got a shovel and a battery pack. It's not a lot of things, is it? I'll do workshop there, that leads out. Compass. I don't think that said E before. I think that was a different letter. Is that related to the art puzzle? I mean, it is an E in this room, so I'm assuming that's what that means. Maybe that's why there's no art in here. Oh, there is art in here. Okay, ignore me then. Any other items? Don't look like it. I don't think. Putting... Oh, the shovel and compass makes a dowsing rod, which we've not had before. Interesting. Shovel and battery pack makes something if you add something else in. An electromagnet. Why would that be useful? I feel like there would be a use for that. I'm more intrigued by the electromagnet than the dowsing rod, I think. And this is nothing. No. Yeah? More likely to find mechanical rooms when drafting. Automatically collect money and keys when entering a room? Nice. That'll do. So we're more likely to find mechanical rooms now. One of these, I'm assuming, will hopefully be a pump room at some point. The lab, oh, the mechanarium! Ooh. Definitely got at least one of those rooms. I think that might be the only one, though. This one would count, I guess. I don't know if it's going to add more rooms if we add more mechanical rooms. One way to find out, I guess. Oh, security counts as well. So it should have 3 doors? It's a new room. Three additional doors? Maybe there are 4 that I've not noticed. Either way, I'm not complaining. There's the pump room. Which I did say would be useful. Makes a dead end, but that's okay. Yeah, it's probably worth going back to the tomb, because there's going to be money in there. 42 steps. Could do with the dining room as well. I don't want to spend my last gem. I'm gonna do the pump room, and I just want to take 1 out of the reservoir, and we've got room for it, so we can just do that. Stop! Stop! Don't make it stop. Fuck me. How do I turn it off halfway through, though? Can I just do it on the lever? Oh, you bastard, I can't. I need to do maths. Fuck's sake. Okay. Well, given that... does that matter? So the greenhouse leads to here. Well, that's not gonna help, though, is it? Is it? Pool is that one over there. Leaves me with 2 units, which is the amount that I want. But how do I get them? Oh, I guess I could do that, couldn't I? If we switch that around and then go from the reservoir into there. And then switch it. In fact, that'll do. I can just do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units there. Okay, so would be nice now then if I can get back into the tomb and see if I can sail. that was another mechanical room, but it has not added another door, so that answers that question. I'll have the chapel there, I think. I'd like a couple of options. Guest bedroom would be nice, though. I don't want to spend a gem. No, I'm gonna... Am I? No, I'll take chapel here. Stealing gems from the church, classy. That's good though, it's given us another one. That makes me a little bit happy. Coat check wouldn't be the worst thing. Don't want to spend a gem. The car keys. Can I draft the garage is the question. If I can, that would be good, because then I can go outside. Garage, 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 garage. No garage, but I'm quite tempted by the terrace. West Wing Hall would be really good, though, to get some more options. Green rooms don't cost gems to draft. I've got to take it. I've got one more option off the dark room / passageway. West Wing Hall, though, would potentially give us options for the garage. The boudoir. Do I care about the boiler room anymore? Next time you enter the boudoir, which we've not drafted yet, gain 10. Walk-in closet we've not had. Not my favourite options. Gives me a key, thank you. I think that was a key. It was either a key or a pound. Don't have the key for that. Can't remember if I looked at these before. I don't think anything jumped out at me. There's the locket that opens and closes. Don't know what it means. Might be something to examine there if we get a magnifying glass. Garage. Costs a gem. Oh, but the dining room as well. No, I think that's the right choice. We might be able to find a dining room elsewhere. But the garage will let us go back into the tomb. Yeah, this is great. And we've got the car keys as well. The secret garden key. Would you look at that? Now all we need to do is find somewhere to put it. And I can't do it off the locker room because it's going to be a dead end. write that down, that it was there. It's been in other places before. I don't think it's exclusively there. It's not the only place we found it. The first time we found it in the, I'm pretty sure we found it in the billiard room. Now, there should be a butt ton of money for us in the tomb. Very concerned about this lack of gems, though. It's going to be around here, isn't it? No, it's at the other place. Thought that was a treasure map for a moment then. Thought I'd missed that earlier. Oh, there it is. It's already picked it up for me. 32 quid. Let's go. This actually is not the worst place to go, actually, to get back to the dark room. However, we don't have a key card. And I don't know what the non-power situation is going to mean for that. Has anything happened here? No. This is exactly the same. Can we sail? Yes, we can. Cutscene. Interesting. It looks as though it only goes one place. But this is good, actually, because I'm assuming that I can leave it here. Because what I want to do then is drop it down. The experiment, did you say, kept delivering letters to the mailroom? Do you think they were only available for that day, or are they still there? It's a good question, I don't know. That was yesterday's experiment. It's possible. We do need to draft it in order to find that out. Now, can I go up this way? Power is off. Oh, it is coming down! Oh, fantastic! Now, can I draft a dining room? Corridor, passageway, security. Or just here. Why am I going through security? We can draft here. Fuck. Oh, boudoir's okay. Yes, in fact, boudoir is fine. Could do with a locked door. Chaos! Have at it. Have at. Oh, there's a gem in here. I forgot there was a gem in the boudoir. That's good.
Yes, there's a gem. I mean, kitchen.
We make our own luck. Do you have a favorite book?
Have you ever had the desire to write your initials in wet cement?
So questions, Jonathan and Frank. Which one would you like me sponsor first? This is. Ooh, the
Have you ever walked out of a mall into a huge parking area and realized you'd forgotten where you parked your car?
No, I don't think I have. Now the kitchen will connect top to the mechanic. Cost us a gem. We can't eat though. I'm gonna go for the kitchen. You want to eat to bone, do you, sweep? Ooh.
We could have a club of salmon wedge for 8. Chef salad for 5. The problem is, I don't think we can now draft the... We can't do it. We need to draft the... We can't draft... There's no way for us to draft the secret garden, because it's going to be a dead end, and get to the antechamber.
So maybe that was... I don't think I had any other... It was been... Would it? No. I don't know. I don't know. How many grooms... Wow! Learn to speak! £5. I'll take it. It's giving me 15 more steps. Okay. Let's go through then and carry on drafting. I don't think it's going to be any good, though. Oh, actually, we can still do some experimentation, though. Let's do this, 'cause given that we can't get through to the antechamber today. Let's do this instead. We need to drain some out of the reservoir, and I don't know how much, which is the annoying thing. So it might be a bit of trial and error. Which is why it's good that we have the steps, I guess. That's taking it down 4. 1, 2... Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the foundation. That's not terrible. We can do it 10 times. Well, 5 times, I guess. There and back. And we can also buy another banana. This way? Yes, courtyard. Foundation. Going down. Did you enjoy your Chaos Minute? Got 21 redeems there. I can't believe that the record is like 70. And we did that once and not got close since. Okay, so maybe we need... one more, perhaps? Well, hang on, maybe we can work it out, because it was... So 5 steps, maybe 6 steps is 1. And this would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So that's about... So take off these 5 because that was already there. Is this... call that like 20... maybe 25? 20... what's that going to be? Can I see how many more steps there are? I'm going to see if I can take another 2 out of it. Again, this might be nothing, but it looks like it's something. Where did I say was I? Where did I say I was going? This way. Courtyard. Hallway. Boudoir. Kitchen. Mechanarium. Pump room. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put some back in the fountain again, just after we've drained it. But that's fine. I mean, I could take 4 more off and see where that leaves us. And that'll tell us. Because annoyingly, yeah, I can't work out how I'm gonna. There is a puzzle to be solved here. Wasn't expecting this game to be so complex. The puzzles are good. It is good puzzling. I wish I could stop this mid-flow. But you absolutely can't. Now, if I were to put the kitchen water into there, then I could take 1 out of the reservoir. And then I guess I could do that again. The kitchen is on number 4. So that leads into this tank, which is annoying. I have thoughts. I'm going to give this a go for now. Kitchen into here. And then we could do that's going into tank 2, isn't it? Yes. So we could take 1 out of the aquarium, 1 out of the reservoir here. And then let me just reset these. Put that water back into the kitchen, and then the rest of the water into the fountain, and then do the kitchen again and put the other one in the reservoir. See where that gets us. So this is going back into the kitchen. And then 1 more into the fountain. And then back into the, and then back out of the kitchen. And then out of the reservoir. Okay, so that's where I think I want it to be. Let's see if I was right. I also don't know what the effect of draining the water from the kitchen is. I suspect it's just... I mean, I can turn the water on here. Don't know what that gets me. Maybe we'll try if we have enough steps. Boudoir. Passageway. Courtyard. Foundation. Oops. Going down. So that is the right height for the tunnel. Can I get on the boat from here? Oh, that's... Does that even change anything? Still looks like there's the same amount of steps there. I can't just walk off the edge of the thing into the thing, can I? I want to jump into the boat! It doesn't look like that water's drained any. Am I going mad? Maybe it's drained a bit more? I don't think it has, though. Thought it had. Maybe one more? I'm thinking maybe two more, actually. We took two out there. That would make sense. It would be a 4. Which would be a nice number for it to be able for it to do. If we can do 2 more. Here we go again. Good job I've got all these steps. Nope. It's 9 already. I was so engrossed in my game I totally forgot. What are you playing? Hello, Purple Traitor. Right, so if I wanted to do 2 more into here, how do I do that without just... I think it's just going to be the same thing again. Oh, the altars! Nice! Yeah, I've heard it's fun. I want to drain 2 out of the reservoir. Would have been easier. In fact, maybe it is just the way to... If I put the 2 back into the reservoir and then take out 4, that would be easiest. I think. Nope. That's taken... Oh! Shit. I fucked up. Why did that take out 3? Because I had 3 in the tank. That does make sense. You can see what 3 looks like. We can do it again. How many points are there on this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll give it a go. I think that might be too much, though. Did I put water in the kitchen? Is there water in the kitchen? Yes, there is. Well, the taps work. Don't know why that's useful for me. I'm sure there was probably some document about how many units of water I needed to have the reservoir at the right level that I've read and forgotten about. There was definitely a document about reservoir levels. But that was before we really knew about the reservoir, so I didn't really take much of it in. It's too low. Yeah, okay. I'm also wondering, we'll have to find out tomorrow whether or not I need to go back there and pull the north lever again. I mean, I guess we probably will do, given that we've had to do it for the other levers. Why do I keep on turning the wrong way? Is it this way? Yes. Don't have many more chances at this. So we need to put... I think I want to try putting one more back into the reservoir. So we need to dump. In fact, so this would be... Wait, what did I say? We took 3 out, only wanted to take 2 out. If we put all 4 back in, then we need to take 3 out, which we can do by draining the kitchen. So let's do that. Let's... And then the kitchen... we will drain. Wait, hang on. How is this going to work? Okay. Yeah? That gives us 3 there. And then if we drain 1 from the reservoir here. Then how can I drain 1 more? Assuming that I actually want to. So that's currently full. If I fill the... I mean, the fountain and the kitchen both have 3 in them. If I moved the greenhouse into the kitchen, I'd have 2 there. We've tried this one already, haven't we? This, oh, I'm confused. We went down there with 4, and it was too low. I'm pretty sure we've... Was this the level that I tried and it was too high? I'm actually asking. Is this the level I tried and it was too high? Can anyone remember? I think I want to drain 1 more out of it. Or do I want to drain 2 more out of it? You think so? I think Pippin reckoned 1 more. I think 2 more. But if we were to put this back into the kitchen now, that would bring us down to 1. in the tank. I think you're right with 2. So the gym... Sorry, not the gym. I keep on thinking that says gym. It's the greenhouse. That goes into tank 1. Oh, God. Okay. So, where does the pool go? The pool... Do I care about the pool? Pool goes back there. Gym... I keep on saying gym! It says greenhouse there! Greenhouse! If I fill from the greenhouse, that'll take that up to 4. That'll bring that down to 1. But then I can't put the water from that tank into anything else that's useful. Other than the... I can put that into the fountain. Because the kitchen only goes to this tank. There's currently 1 in there. I think you've tried reservoir level 7 and 4. You were aiming for 6 and overshot. Yeah. You think I was aiming for 6? I think I was aiming for 5. That's currently 7 now. So, in order to... If I were to drain that, that would go down another 3 levels and bring us back to 4. I could put that into the fountain. Yes, I could put that into the fountain. What's the puzzle? There's a level I need to get the reservoir to. I think... This is a big think. It might not be anything. But I think if I can get the water level at the right level in the reservoir, I can sail the boat through the pipe. This has been too high. 4 has been too low. So I need to get the water down 1, maybe 2 levels from the reservoir. Annoyingly, though, you can't just say, I want to empty so much water from the reservoir. If you pick a thing and a route for it to go to, it will fill whatever it's aiming to fill with as much water as there is. So if I now take the kitchen will go to this one over here. So I can fill 3 units from the kitchen here. And then I can take 1 more from the reservoir. So that would be 6. Is there any way I can get 1 more off this? I could put... if I put 3 back into the kitchen and 2 into the fountain and 1 into the fountain, then we can do the same thing again. So kitchen. One into the fountain. And then fill the from the kitchen. And then the final one from the reservoir. Which will get us to 5. And it's either 5 or 6. So let's see. Could also maybe consider buying a banana. Nope. God damn it. I do have enough to get back, right? Oh shit, do I? I can get to the kitchen at least. Oh, bugger though. If this is another room though. Wait, if this is actually right, then we should have enough steps. But depending on how big this thing is though. The water level is just too low. Yeah. It was one more. Okay. We've got enough money to buy a bunch of bananas, so I think I'll just have to do that. Pardon me. Boudoir. Kitchen. Feed me. Oh, sold out of bananas. There is a limit. Okay, fine. Well, we've got 18 now. That's fine. So we want to put one back into the reservoir, so that should be fairly straightforward because we just drain this into the kitchen. And then one more back into the reservoir. Fingers crossed! Keep on going the wrong way there as well. Of course, now there is a lot of water in the fountain still, but never mind. So that looks like the right level there. Can I get in the boat? Oh, it looks like I can! Oh, yes, let's go. Where does it go? He's only gone and bloody done it. How many steps did I spend on that puzzle? Lots of trial and error. Doesn't even have oars. It's a self-driving boat. Like it's a self-building house. Mysterious. A mysterious boat ride. There's a door. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, me neither. And I work from home. Where are we? Your commitment to raw dogging these puzzles via trial and error is commendable. I mean, I don't know how else I would have done. I mean, maybe there was a clue somewhere to that. I don't know, but it was workoutable. What is this though? Where are we now? The safe house. Fridge doesn't open. No, I need some food. That's a bazooka. That's a rocket-propelled grenade. Why does that exist? So this, you solve these much later. Okay, interesting. So this, I'm assuming, is where they were talking about the safe house, the bigger room, bigger than the bunker. Oh, look at that. The publishing house. Bazooka, that Veruca. This is fascinating, and I want to explore, and we will explore. However, Twitch demands ads, so we're going to run 3 minutes of ads. Rich people just feel the need to defend themselves, yes. I will see you in 3 minutes. Goodbye.
What's that got to do with my knob?
Welcome back to Blueprints. We are in the safe house and exploring whatever is in here. For example, this. Delete it. That looks like the array of monitors on the in security. A, delete it. Second from the top in an array of 11. quite remember. You know what? I'm going to screenshot that. Does the record play? No. I don't know if that's footage of the greenhouse, maybe. A crack in the wall. Looks like the room that I did the chess puzzle in. Maybe. There's a crack somewhere. In my arse. As there are in most people's. Looked at that photo already. Cup of coffee there. That's been there for a while, surely. We seek what's in the shade of the truth. Interesting. So do I need some kind of illumination device that I can move around? I had something that let me light things up before, I think. The Royal Museum of the City of Fen. Grand is scribbled out. Okay, this is the plan for robbing the thing. As cool as this would be, it's too easy to track. Decoy car. Hanning, White Pharaoh, Harigold, escape route. White. Okay, interesting. Guns and shit. A sanctum key. I heard we've seen something about a sanctum before, but I can't remember what. It has now been 6 months. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our families. 6 months of planning. 6 months of rehearsal. 6 months of heartache but no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone assumes me dead. Everyone else assumes me dead. And maybe that's all that is left for us. The long walk and steps leading up to the gallows. A steep price to pay for ideals, I concede, but a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights bunkered down here beneath the sand and soot. And yet, as I write this, I've never felt so close to the sky in my dreams. Tomorrow we will reclaim our birthright. Tomorrow the crown of Arinda will finally return to Oris. The first step taken is half the journey. May the black shores guide us, Mary. A note from Mother. My mother was cool. My mother was a renegade. Shade of truth. Can I do anything with this light? Music's got a bit Disco Elysium. Train station, oh my god. Platform 8. 5, thank you. That was ages ago. I just seen the message. Can't get onto the tracks. Royal Station. Weird place for a station, though, surely. This is the only place it goes. Into a safe house that's attached to my uncle's house. My granduncle's house. Do the numbers mean anything? One of the stops, number 13, is just called Dead End. Okay. Is there anything else to see or do down here? Something about light. Can I open this? No. Feels like there's something I've missed here, but I don't know what. Nothing else I can seemingly interact with. Okay. Well, we've got in here now. And there's no other way out of that? Feels wrong. Feels like there's something I'm missing there. Oh, cool. There's just immediate fast travel back. I see. Right, well, 6 steps. Not a lot we can do with that. So I think... may I interject slightly? Yes. You may interject slightly. That key is a ball lake to get back, and you aren't going that far from the door. The door? What door? I've been in the sanctum very recently. That's when the north lever is. Okay, fine. I'll let you have that. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have remembered that. Can I get there in 6? Yes. The sanctum. The inner sanctum. Permanently open one door in the inner sanctum. Yeah, go on then. Now that's a sigil for sure. Okay, I definitely should have made a note of the thing, shouldn't I? The one that I've seen... was definitely those squiggles. Was it the dots as well? That doesn't seem to have done anything. Now that's the symbol that's in the other place. There's not that many of them. That was the one that was in the book. Is there another? Oh, there is another outer one. Ooh. Oh, okay. So that's everything. Now I'm appreciating that we can probably make this, although we can't. Okay, fine. Yeah, because I guess there's going to be one for each of the. So the middle bit is the one we can't change. But if we were to have those symbols, the symbol in the middle of that one was the. Yeah, I know which one it was. But I'm pretty sure. The one in the book was this. And then I guess it depends on how many. It was that. Oh God. Did I screenshot it? I screenshotted some of it. But maybe not the right thing. Just been playing Beat Saber there. Oh, bugger. Okay, probably need to go back down and actually take a look at that then. Because I'm pretty sure the one in the book had that symbol in the middle, and that seems to be the one I can't change. And I guess each of the doors is going to change. It's going to be a different thing for the middle one. It is permanently unlocked. Yes, this is true. I think this is where I was. This is where I had it before. It was definitely the wavy one on the outside, but it wasn't the single lines. Wait, hang on. Wasn't that either, and that's changed in the middle now, I think, as well. Maybe it hasn't. Because that changes a bunch, but it doesn't change the inner bits. I mean, I could also just be wrong. So that's an option. About the center symbol. I don't think I am, though. Ah, there is an outer wheel as well that just changes. Okay, right, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're not going to get this. Cool. Permo unlock. And I think that's going to be it for this run. There's no other locked doors we can use the garden key on, unless we can't use the garden key on one of these, can we? No, because, yeah, they just want regular locked doors. And nothing new going on down here? No? Okay. Well, then I will call it a day. And begin anew. I want to go back and read the book. I know where the book is. An impressive manor. Why, thank you very much. Game. 162 steps taken. 3 new rooms found. Continue. That was is that the first day we played today? That day lasted for ages. That day lasted over 2 hours. Kind of hope the next one doesn't. Dear 34. A very productive day, though. We got the tomb and solved that mystery. Okay, things to do. I want to go and check out the caverns down there, but we will go this way and draft the outer room first. I would like the tool shed. A shovel and a magnifying glass, if you'll let me pick it up. Nice. So we'll pop down this way. Yes, it was this fancy lift, wasn't it? And that's still boarded up, yes. That's the symbol that was on the thing in the middle. The one inside. Where was that thing that said, if only I had a magnifying glass? What was it? I should have made a note. Oh, what was it? I can't remember. I don't mind someone saying if they can remember. The model in the drafting studio, yes. Do I remember that being closed before? Here we go. So that's that one there, and it was, yeah, and it's been described a bunch of places, and it's actually the wrong symbol. So actually, we can't do it anyway. Still though, I'll screenshot that for when we find that one. Although that's interesting because there are only 5 in the book. But if there are 8 doors, I guess maybe they're just 8 different sigils. They don't necessarily have to all be unique. On the precipice. On the piece of piss. 3, they're getting worse. The burps be burping worse. If you are enjoying my Blueprints playthrough and have not yet dropped a follow, then why not consider doing so, as I am only 3 away from 1,000, which is a big milestone. So it'll be lovely to welcome you into our lovely community, if you so wish. If you follow before the 1,000th, then you get to follow anonymously and not get called out. But if you are the 1,000th followers, the 1,000th follower, then you will get called out. As a thank you. And you know what? I'll gift you a sub as well if you're a 1,000th follower. Freezer immediately? Yeah, go on then. No, I'll go the pantry. And you too can rate burps. 3 steps. Yeah, I don't mind the den being there. That's alright. This is a gem. Did I pick it up? It's an early kitchen. West Wing Hall. Can put a nice little dead end in there. For example, a hallway closet, which will give me an extra item. Get the rabbit's foot and a die. Greater chance of finding items. I love items. And bedrooms are good for us today. Like this one. Gives us 5 for the mask. Any items? I have a lucky rabbit's foot. Any items you want to give me? No? Okay. Well, none of... Oh, the chapel will connect up to the foundation. Okay. I will let it, but I'm not going to go in there right now. I'm going to go back. Draft off here instead. Not a bad place just to dump the dark room. Yeah. Can't draft anyway. I will put a hallway there. Guest bedroom would be nice. I am aware that I currently have no keys, and the nook would be nice for that. And also, in fact, you know what? These are too good to pass up, I think. I will pick, though, the parlour. The gems are in a box with a false statement. The blue box is false.
A woman.
The white box is a woman. Is a false. Okay. So if the white box is false, then the blue box is true. And the gems are in a box with a false statement, which would mean they'd be in the white one, which does work. If the blue box, if this one is true, if the blue box is false, then that would make this one true. No, that would make this one false. If this one is true, then that would mean this one is false. And the gems could be in that one instead.
A person!
I saw a sausage flash. Oh, hang on a minute. What did I say? If that's true, the white box is false would mean the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a false... Wait, hang on. Would mean the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. And so that would mean that they'd be in the white box. But if this is false, then the white box is true, which means the blue box is false, which means the gems are in a box with a true statement. Hello, Mandy. Welcome. You've been here a while, but hello. It is a nice dramatics. If the white box is, if this box is false, that would mean the white box is true, which means the blue box is false, which means the gems are in a box with a false statement, which would be the...
A woman?
No, with a true statement, which would mean... they'd be in the white box. So how can I decide which one that's
That's a fucking slice of ham!
It's a delicious, tasty slice of confusing ham. If the white box is false, then this would be true. This would mean the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay, without saying, does anyone think they've definitively got this one right? Just a yes or a no. Because at the moment, I'm only seeing it as it's between the black and the white boxes. I don't know if I can narrow that down. Fuck no, says Amy. Let me try the old method again. If they are in, how many are true? At least one. There has to be at least one true and at least one false. And the other one could go either way. So, if they were in this box here, that would mean that that box is false. If this is true. Which would mean this one would track for this one. So that, yeah, so that if they were in this box, then that would mean... See, it relies on me knowing whether or not this is true or false. And how do I know whether that's true or false? If the gems are in this box... If the gems are in this box... Brain pain a little bit. Because it relies on me... How do I know whether that's true or false? The gems are in the box with a false statement. That would be
Pepe po bobe bobe.
very. I agree. I don't think they can be in this. Does it mean they can't be in this one? If they're in this one, then that would mean that this statement is what's the word I'm looking for? Paradoxical. What statements are we working with? You're also addicted to the altars. The gems are in a box with a false statement. The blue box is false, and the white box is false.
Sausage?
Yum. If the black box is true, then that means the white box is false, which means the blue box is true. Which means the gems are in a box with a false statement, which means that they'll be in the white box. If the black box is false, then that means the white box is true, which means the blue box is false. The gems are in a box with a false, which means the gems are in a box with a true statement, which means they'd be in the white box. So it looks as though either one is okay with me, but they can't be in both boxes. They have to be in at least one. And I don't think they can be in the blue box, because then that would make this paradoxical. So how can I possibly know this? I think you said the same thing for both options. If the white box, so if the black box is false, then that means the white box is true. Which means that the blue box is false. Which means that the gems are in a box with a true statement. Which means they'd be in the white box, because that's the only one that's true. If the black box is true, then that means the white box is false, which means the blue box is false. So that, yeah, it does both resolve to white, doesn't it? Yay. That one was a bit of a tougher one. Feels like this is the water puzzle from Die Hard 3. The pump room is the water puzzle from Die Hard 3. We've done that one a bunch. That was pretty much the entire last run was doing the water puzzle from Die Hard 3. That's risky. I will put the spare bedroom in there. But before I go in there, I'm going to just go back and draft off the hallway. The pool? Do I care about the pool today? Storeroom's not bad. It's a nice little dead end there. Still get confused by that film's water puzzle. I think they do it in a really complicated way, that water puzzle, because it's not as complicated as they make it out to be. What's this? More dice? 2 more dice? Ooh, got 3 dice now. I do like me an observatory, and that leads towards the foundation. And we've got so many stars. The stress of a bomb probably doesn't help, this is true. 29. What does it mean? That looks like gems. 5 of them. Apples, being tasty. Chests in the hallway. 4 room doors. And that... another diamond. Cool. That was nice. So rooms with 4 doors are more common today, which means that we're probably going to see the weight room come up a bunch. There it is. Oh god, really? Passageway? I mean, it's free. There is another one around. I prefer to use it later. Don't want to use the weight room right now. That would be devastating. So that hooks up the foundation. I don't think there's anything I need to be in the foundation for right now. There's nothing I can do down there, I don't think. What do we need to do? We need to... well... I'm curious, actually. It's worth just... is it? I'm going to check. I could have someone tell me, but I'm going to go and check. I'll do it as if I'm playing the game myself, which I am. I want to see if the north door is still open, or if we have to go and do it each time. I suspect it is open every time because they made a big fuss over it with the cutscene. So I think it's probably open without us having to do this. Still need to do this puzzle, though. This is reset. Or has it reset? No. And if this hasn't reset, then I'm assuming it probably means that this hasn't also reset. Why does that exist? Why do you feel the need to put a gate there? That makes... like, it doesn't slow me down at all. I'm just having to stop and open the gate. So I do need to do it every time. Okay. There is a lock on the door. Does that mean it is actually locked? I think if you're able to get all the way into the antechamber and then can't open door 46 because you haven't got a key, like just a regular key, that would be pissing annoying. So that leads on to the chapel. We can go north on the foundation. Oh, I've got a shovel, don't I? Yes, I do have a shovel. I can dig. Money, please. A turnip. That's a turnip for the books. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all day. 7 locked doors in the Great Hall. I'm going to take the nook there, I think. Pick up a key, because we are a little low on them. Have to go. See you, Mendy. Sleep well. Don't get too hot. I love the music changes once you open the north door. It's a nice piece of music, yeah. It's pretty. The Rotunda. 3 gems or another passageway. I'm gonna save him. Double passageway, that's weird, isn't it? Long passageway. Green rooms don't cost gems to draft. Don't mind that at all. Not a bad place for it. Although, I should have looked at the map. There's no dig spots on the terrace, is there? No. Newarth. Yeah, I'll use the key here. Ooh, our corridor, I think. Still early to be putting the weight room in. More chaos! Goodness me, you're being treated today. Enjoy. Still don't know what the hats are about.
Someone loves a hat. Weapons.
Willy.
Willy's a woman. We might take the armor. Got 99 quid. I'm gonna go in the armor. Yes. The shield.
Bagunas.
Let's maybe ignore all the other effects.
How much money would it take to make you spend a night in a cemetery?
£8. The mace. Ooh. Now,
Willy number 2.
Willy be number 2. Now, okay, so it seems as though I see. So it's the same things each day, which is very nice. If I
I buy this now, which I think I'm going to do, or am I? Because what we're going to need to do is if we can draft the pump room again and drain it, then we can knock all the things off of that. Okay, I'll leave it there for now. But if we draft the pump room, then we're doing that. We first of all need to draft the pool. Dining room's pretty good there, rank 6. I'll put that there. With the pattern of the keys in the thing. Nothing to have. Can put a nice dead end in here. So what makes sense to put there? Boudoir? Yeah, but
Boudoir there, I think. There's a gem in there. And then straight up. One of my 2 keys. Drawing room is not bad there. That'll let us go on to rank 8 and we can draft new rooms off there. Any items lying around? I've got my lucky rabbit's foot. Can't see anything. $13 gems. The Rumpus Room! I will never pass up the Rumpus Room. And it costs a gem and we've got loads. And it gives me £8 as well. And we can talk to our friend Alzara. And dinner is served. Talk to me.
was foretold. I am awakened at the sound of a drumming coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
If you wouldn't mind.
The image is becoming clear. I hear the pattering steps of children running in the forest. The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard. I see an old man sitting in an even older chair. A seed that has served many generations, each with their own stories, each with their own secrets, each with their own endings, but all in the same chair. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. So maybe there's a connection between the statues in the foyer and the books in the library that I've not spotted, and also maybe something about the chair in this room. It's this chair. Can't do anything with it. Okay. Is it this chair? None of them seem to be doing a lot. Intriguing. And apparently there was something to be seen in that as well. I don't know what it was. Locked and no keys. Not locked. I'm tempted. I know it's not a great place for it, but I'm tempted by the walk-in closet. Nah, it's a terrible place for it. Ooh. Okay, here's my thought. I might put the weight room in there because then I can just backtrack to the dining room and eat. The walk-in closet has the potential to give me keys, though. Not sure. Could redraw them as well. Maybe I'll just redraw them. That's not helpful. That's really not helpful. Bugger. Because I need keys for all of them. I might roll my die, actually. Go again. I've got 3 of them. Showroom, perhaps? It'll leave me on. It's an open door. Can't afford anything in here yet, I don't think, because it was all super expensive. Go back and watch my own VOD tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. So it's something that is relevant to something I've already seen. I saw the statues there, but in the lobby. Locked. Fuck. Well, that sucks. Booger. That means we've got to go all the way back to the chapel if we want to continue. We can eat our meal, though. A roast chicken. Trophy room. I have not even seen a trophy room ever. So I'm going to eat that now, because we're not going to find a trophy room. Armory, corridor, passageway, nook, foundation. £16. Do I just buy? I might just buy it now, in case I need it. Because also, if you find chests, then that'll be useful. We're going to go through the chapel. I'm tempted just to buy this. Yeah, it's going to wipe me out, but it means that we don't spend any money in the chapel. Negative effect of any one red room, which would actually be really good if we do find the weight room. It does seem to be giving it to us a bunch. Please don't be locked. Shield. Not today. Also, no lever. Sometimes there's a lever in here. Three keys for the garage, yes please. That would help a lot. No power to the garage door. No other items lying around worth having. Okay. I guess I'll just carry on this way for now, because I don't have I can't get into the antechamber yet, so... Three keys. I know that the showroom and the rumpus room are both locked. Great Hall. Ugh. Do I just risk it in the archives? Fuck it. Let's live life on the edge. Don't think there's anything I need to use my magnifying glass on here, is there? Library's not bad. In fact, library's very good. I'm going to take the library. And maybe we can get the... Oh, there's a treasure map here as well. Maybe we can get the bookshop. Now we have that room, whatever it is. 5 up.
Impossible. The archives must be incomplete, poo.
The archives are incomplete, poo. That is in the boudoir. That thing there. Now, was there anything related? It was aiming up here. Was what Alzara was pointing at. Was it this one up here? I'm not seeing anything sticking out, other than literally sticking out. This bookshelf is completely empty. Can't seem to pass up a rumpus room, this is true. Contraptions I've made. Okay. Oh, okay. So is the battery pack then just a crafting ingredient for the workshop. Oh shit, the ads are about to start. Okay, well, let's see. What room will I draft off of the library? Will we get a bookshop? We just don't know. I'll see when, even if we did, we've got no money. So maybe it doesn't matter. But we do have a dig spot. And that might give us a bunch of cash. I will see you in 3 minutes. Goodbye. Welcome back to Blueprints. We're in the library and about to draft off it. We do know that one of the only... Well, in fact, the only... I'll start that sentence again. We know that the bookshop can only be drafted off of the library. Will we get it today? We have to use a key. There it is. Not even archived. And we don't have to re-roll for it. Okay, interesting. I'm going to put the bookshop in then. Now. What I'm also going to do... trying to work out what's best to do here. Because I want to go and dig up the boudoir. I guess maybe it's best that I go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, the boudoir's ages away. 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, that's painful. I'm going to do it though. Archives. Weight room. Maybe can draft back into the showroom. Could maybe have gone that way. Fuck it, we're on this path now. Foundation. Passageway. Can maybe see if we can use it to get back. Pretty long line of sight. Boudoir. This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. We have dug up the boudoir before and it gave us a bunch of money. I guess this will maybe indicate as to whether the dig spots in certain rooms give you the same thing. Looks the same. 40 quid. It is the same. Okay, great. Now. We have 2 keys, so we could actually... Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Through the showroom, maybe just examine what's for sale as well. I think I would prefer, though, to spend money on books. We could afford the moon pendant. No, I bought it! I didn't mean to buy it! Oh, shit. Bugger. We've still got 20 quid, which I think is enough to buy a book. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant tomorrow, you'll start with 2 of the items in your inventory. Not bad, I guess. Silver spoon was the other one we could have done. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. Okay. Fine. Well, we've done that now. One key left. So that is the orientation of the room. It's with the arches. Okay, good to know. And back down to 0 keys. I think I would prefer the rotunda here. Cost 3 gems. Still got 6. That's now facing that way. Moment of truth then, can we? No. Fuck. Ah, oh, you bastard. Do the other rooms in the rotunda open? This one does. Ooh, servants' quarters will give me a key for each bedroom in my house, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And we had the sleep mask, so that gave us more steps. We read this already. And we can rotate floor plans while we're in here. I mean, while it's pointing this way, I guess I might not draft it, just in case I need a gem requirement. Now I'm assuming that that's going to be okay, but I don't know which orientation it's in. I'm going to use a die. Reroll, yeah. Careful, Mo, you're getting a little bit suggesty there. Cloister is perfect because you don't need to pay the cost for it. Still something about that there. Okay, bookshop! And we can then probably... You got into it, yeah. Okay, what can we buy? Oh, they're all really expensive. Fuck. I wouldn't have been able to buy them anyway. We can have Realm and Rune, though. I want the History of Arindia first edition. And also a New Clue, because that's the other one by my mum. And the Curse of Black Bridge, which is the name of the computer system. They did mention that it was based on the curse. So that would be nice. But Realm and Rune is the only one that... also, runes might be useful for sigil examination, perhaps. Can I get it out immediately? No. You're entering realms I've never experienced in this game before. Really? Interesting. I need to press a button on my TV. Please hold. Realms and runes. Shadows and dust. I don't think I got this as far as I thought I did. Interesting. Very interesting. We've got 3 keys. Got a couple of... We've got a little thing we could draft in there off the cloister. It's a very common sentiment with this game. Never got as far as you thought you did. Hello, Twiggy. Welcome. Did you go completionist on this, Twiggy? Boudoir. I'm actually going to go for the walk-in closet, I think. Can you repeat that? My dog barked. I was asking, did you go completionist on this? Did you try and complete everything on this? Did you succeed in completing everything on this? I tried but gave up. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much completionist we're going to do. But so far we haven't got into room 46 yet, so that's the main objective. Played until I felt satisfied, that's fair. Oh, lockpick kit. Nice. We've opened room 46. We've found the north lever and pulled it. Question now though is whether or not we can actually get into the antechamber. We could do with the secret garden key, or the greenhouse and the broken lever, though we don't have the broken lever. I might go for that archived one. I don't know what it is, but I don't really have much need for the others right now. I've only got £3. I spent all my money on books. It's the coat check. Interesting. Can I check the treasure map? That's an interesting one to check, isn't it? And the following day you get a bunch of stuff. I wonder if it's the same place if you do check the treasure map, if the treasure map says the buried treasure's in the same place. The moon pendant will... I'll start with 2 items in my inventory. The morning star will let me smash things. Will let me smash things. We've got 32 steps still. I'm not drowning in steps yet. You know, it's actually possible we could fill in the entire house today. I've just realised we've not got any dead end, no gaps yet. If we find the... What do I need? The pump room. Then we can go back down into the bottom of the reservoir. Still got 32 steps. I'll save that for later. Right, where then now? The rotunda? Which is this way. 5 gems. I think I'll go commissary there. Will I? I could rotate the kitchen. I don't mind the commissary being there. 4 gems. What's for sale? Gems, salt shaker, sledgehammer, which we don't need because we've got mace, a metal detector for 10. Lockpick? No. Of course not. One more reroll. Corryard, nice. Also mailroom, nice. No, I'll go Corryard here. Do I have a shovel? Yes, I do. I can dig. Money, please. And a sledgehammer! Okay, didn't even need to buy one anyway. A turnip. Lovely. Where was this on the... This is a 2 rank. A medium soil quality rank. And the music room will cost 2 gems. It gets us 2 keys, including a major key. Could it be the secret garden key? Oh, it's a key card. Don't give a shit about that one, really. And now we're down to 2 gems, which is a bit concerning. I mean, I think we're going to do all right on putting doors in the house, but I can't open the antechamber. The ballroom will lead through. It's got to be, surely. And it's technically free because we get the 2 gems back. There's the antechamber entrance. Don't think there's much else to do in here. Solve the music puzzle. So now back to the rotunda through the Great Hall. Got 3 keys. Could have a crack at the Great Hall. Got a guaranteed way off of the rumpus room. But I know that it is locked. forgot about the lockpicks as well. This one gets picked. And it's the door! Oh my god! Oh, but then this one also... Oh no, it's fine. Okay. 3 gems of the wine cellar. Two gems for whatever this is. I'm going to take the wine cellar, I think. Oh, a broken lever. Now, if we can... We've blocked it off. We can't use it anyway. Okay. Fuck. Why would you give me that? Why would you give me that knowing... Oh, fuck's sake, game. Okay, back then to the rumpus room. I might just try the lockpick kit on these, though, because we might get some stuff. Might be some stuff behind some of these doors. Nothing there. Nope. Nope. Okay. Gotta be the kitchen. Yeah, we're not getting into the antechamber today, but I think there's a chance we might fill in the entire house. I don't know if we get anything for doing that. It's a possibility. Security will do it. And also leads on to the antechamber. I don't think I've seen a single... That's the first security door I've seen in the entire game of this run. Well, we can fill it all in. Fuck me. Why the solarium now? What levers are you aware of? The one in the secret garden and the greenhouse. I don't know where the other one is, I don't think. And obviously the north one. Well, the solarium is a new room, so I'm going to take it. A trophy. Full house trophy, yes. For drafting room in every single open slot of your house. Hooray. That'll be added to the trophy room when I ever find it. Congrats on your full house trophy. Thank you very much, Tails. We did it. Mr. Nagula. Anne wanted me to remind you once again that it's expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again! So to save you some stern words, I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Cloister grounds access. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you. Okay. Press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you when facing the angel. Interesting. Well, we have the cloister. And 24 steps and nowhere else to... Oh, there's another puzzle box! Ooh, okay. We'll do that one in a second. Cool, great. Thank you. I guess now also we should probably consider checking something in the coat check. Need to go to the cloister anyway. Can I point something weird out about this room? Not yet, JJ. I don't think. See, questions like that are always a little bit awkward because I don't know what it is you're gonna say, and if it's something that I would deem spoilery or not good. Maybe whisper Mo, if Mo doesn't mind fielding that question. then Mo would know maybe whether or not it would be okay for me to hear. Twiggy is also volunteering for a whisper. Right, does this work in the same way? Okay, so we're looking for greens. Okay. So... So what's the rule here? I've no idea what the rule was, but we've done it. Wow! Absolutely fluked that. My allowance has been raised by 2. Great. My record on backseating is spotty. I mean, you'll know what counts as spoilery. Whether or not... You know what kind of thing I want to know. More money, we get another £2 a day on that. Right, then. So, we want to go back to the cloister. Obviously, we have to go this way. A very full house. It could not be fuller. How do I get to... I need to go to the rotunda. Was in another screen for a while. We got a trophy. Maybe we will find the trophy room now that we've got a trophy. Maybe that was a requirement for getting the trophy room. But double, so not all rooms. Yeah, and there are more than 45 rooms to get. Right. When facing the standing facing the statue, press the 2. Oops. Press. Wow! Look at us. Nothing of interest was buried here. I don't think we're going to find anything of interest anyway. An ordinary key. Great, thank you. Oh, there's an allowance token, though. Ooh, we're getting money. And the note as well. What does this say? Mr. Nogula, if you are reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I've left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Predecessor, okay. Yeah, that would have been the guy they fired. Which bigger puzzle are we working on? I mean, I think really it is just getting into the antechamber. We've opened the north door. And we know how to get into the... We've been into the antechamber. But we haven't obviously opened room 46. So we can open the north door. I know how to open the south and the west door. The one that the secret garden opens. Don't think I know how to open the east door yet. So yeah, it's just a case of for now it is just opening room 46. Is the biggest puzzle we're doing right now, I think. We've done. I guess maybe there's also. Oh, we never did draft it, did we? The there's the chest puzzle or the what's it called? They don't call them chests. Trunk puzzle. Chests or trunk puzzle in the bottom of the reservoir. Which we've opened a few of those for. We do have the mace, the Morning Star, but the we need to drain the reservoir. So, question now then is, what do I check? Tempted to check the Morning Star. Choices. Broken lever is nice to check. I did check that a few times as well. Morning Star. I'll do the Morning Star because that then will allow us to solve that reservoir puzzle if we can draft A, this, and B, the pump room. Was there something else I wanted to do before I called it a day? I feel like there was, but I can't think what. I think we've done everything. We bought a book. We can't check it out yet because I guess we need it to be a following day. Nothing in the garage that we can have. There is still one thing that I do need to do, or at least something. I mean, there are many things I still need to do. I need to draft the vault in the same run that we have the vault key, the safety deposit box key. That's still something that I've not been able to do yet. I've had both of them, but not at the same time. Annoying. We've opened one of the sanctum doors as well. But I haven't seen that sigil anywhere that I need to make, so can't do much with that. I think I'm calling it a day, unless anyone else wants to suggest something that I should be doing that I've not.
But what about the poo?
That I've missed. We haven't got a lavatory. We can't have a poo. There are no poos in this house today. Is there anything that I haven't done that I've said I would like to have done or have thought about doing or... Oh, yes, we... did we read this? I had the magnifying glass for something, but I don't think we've drafted what I needed to use it on. What did I say that I needed to use that for again? I'll make a note this time. I'll write it down.
Poo 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 in my soupy.
Thank you, yes. Poo 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 in my soupy. What did I say I needed the magnifying glass for? Just to look at the room, the study model in the drafting studio, yes. Magnifying glass. Drafting studio. It's only a model. It's a very detailed model. Thank you very much. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of a new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the stressful report of the author's mysterious disappearance. I can't remember in addition, the publisher has revealed that all proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organisation that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bonathan Margle, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow, in the bookshop queues this morning to eagerly get their hands on one. Maybe okay, good. Yeah, do need to buy that book, but it's expensive. God damn it, mother! Why did you make such an expensive book? Don't you know I'm going to need to read it one day? I'm assuming that whatever JJ wanted to say about the other room was Not for my knowledge. Mother making that bank. A bag of bank. Can't open that door. At least I don't think I can. No, we didn't draft a... No, okay. Fine then, priest, take my money. Nothing else? Nothing else?
Money, please.
Please. Maybe I'll go for... Oh, we could open these chests. Great. These would have been... I mean, we filled the house anyway. Not that it really matters. We're about to fall asleep. So tomorrow we're going to start with 2 items from my things. Get to keep 2 of them because of the moon pendant. The morning moon pendant. What a good couple of runs that's been. A full house, a garden shopping centre. 45 rooms. 134 steps taken, 14 items found, 1 new room, that'll be the solarium. Saving quick. We are done. Thank you very much for hanging out today. Ooh, it's getting good. I like this game. Hey, before we go. We're not playing Gartic. That needs to go away. I need to put a button on my stream deck for this. There we go. Before we go... Which button am I pressing? This one. We're on level 10 on guard... oh my god. It's actually a subtle thing that no one on Reddit has worked out what it's for. Interesting. Interesting. Beaver. Excellent. Everyone say beaver. What's fake then? The A. No, the A's royal. What's fake? H. The H. There is no H in beaver. We'll be back with more of this on Tuesday. Let me check my calendar. I think there's going to be 1 day at least this week that I can't do. Yes, Wednesday. I won't be able to do a stream on Wednesday. Because I'm hanging out with my friends. The RH experience. For fun. But there should be Tuesday, Saturday and Sunday streams.
A person!
A several person. We've blasted through the requirement. Only 2 more words to find. One of them is alphabetically a 4-letter word between Bray and Ever. Do we know what it is? And there's a 5-letter word in there as well. Thanks for the stream. You're more than welcome. It's a good stream game, this one. It's you can just stop and chat. It's nice. Fairly chill. There's no like super high pressure to get things right, I guess. Because you can then just start again. There's a new day every day. You can make mistakes. You can take the road not taken. I think the J is going to be fake. Yep, both spellings of center are okay. Only 4 more words left. 1 5-letter and 3 4-letters. And all the 3 letters are after R, tree. So between rent and tree, turn. Teen, of course. And what's that 5-letter word? It's after enter alphabetically. How is it not erect? Surely it's erect. E-R-E-C-T. There it is. It is erect. You're on a cooldown, that's why. You couldn't have erect because you were too hot. I will stop talking now. Level 17 up next. We skipped 5 levels for a full house. Hook me, girl.
What's that got to do with my knob?
Well, it is erect. There is a fake letter and a hidden letter and 5-letter minimums now. 4-letter words will not be accepted.
What's that got to do with my knob?
4-letter words will not be accepted. Has to be at least 5 letters. Plume is good.
A woman.
I mean, is it going to be... No. I thought maybe... Oh, it's... Oh, the hidden letter is a U. There we go. We found a U. There we go. Well done. G fake. I think it's either the G. It is the G. Crumple. Good find. The Rumple Room. Couple more words I think we still need. Oh, one more, we'll do it! Oh, Dylan with the last second cruel gets us 1 more level. Level 18, here we go. Again, a fake, a hidden, and 5-letter minimums. Lots of words available.
A nugget of purest green.
We're in the green. Well, if Comet is not accepted, then the T must be fake. T is fake. Random Red just guessing every single word that exists that has a T in it. N! It's an N! Good spot, Dylan. Well done. Ooh, silent's a nice word. Incomes, there it is. Which means you could probably have income as well, couldn't you? Gonna get that in time? Yes, but not quite enough. Oof! Last minute flurry. Got 90 out of 107 though. Still, not too shabby. Here's my true power right at the end. Elandria, today's top scorer, 126. Dylan's last minute flurry got him 111. Congratulations. Thanks for playing. Thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for watching.
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
And treat yourself a round of sausage. Make sure you do that. I'm going to eat some dinner now, I suppose. Given that it is 10:30, 10:15, and I've not eaten a dinner yet. A dinner. Next stream for me will be tomorrow, 1 p.m. UK. We did some good puzzling tonight. Indeed, we did. Monday, 1 p.m. UK, we're going to play some Fall Guys. If you want to come hang out with us for that. And maybe one of the streams this week, we will go over that 1,000 follower mark. We're only 3 away. Tuesday will be the next Blueprint stream. So I'll see you then for that. And there will be no stream on Wednesday this week for I Am Being Sociable. So that is the plan. I'll put a full schedule in the Discord tomorrow. Thanks again. We, I think, shall go and see a good friend of ours called Jess Playing, who is playing the hot new game on Twitch right now, Date Everything. I understand it's an entertaining game, so we're going to go and see Jess play that. I'll see you tomorrow for Fall Guys, Tuesday for more Blueprints. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Sleep well, stay cool, drink water. Goodbye.